And I missed you. Hello. Missed you.
I did say when you finished chewing.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that part. So the I'm going to finish a little bit more.
Tomorrow is Local Comic Shop Day. Yay! We're very excited. And we have special books for you for tomorrow, including wow, it's foil. You can tell because look at all of that glare.
But yeah, it does show off the foil really well.
It is Detective Comics.
Number 1028, I believe. Nope, that is not 1024, I believe.
1045 would be more correct.
Oh wow, what do I know?
Friday.
Where am I putting these? They need to be separate?
Yeah, because they're going to go in the front. That shelf's going to be all Local Comic Shop Day. When you walk in the door, you'll be Local Comic Shop Day exclusives.
This is an excerpt from the graphic novel Friday by Paul Brubaker.
From Image Comics. Grrr, Scouts.
There's a no. From Gemma Food.
And it's Stone Ghost. Because this is the second miniseries.
More than that, I believe.
House of Slaughter #1, second print, is
Local Comic Shop Day. Well, not the second print in general, but this is the exclusive second print Local Comic Shop Day cover. Yeah.
Dark Horse gives us Joy Operations.
This is the new Brian Michael Bendis book. Now that he's moved his Jinx World properties over to Dark Horse, this is the first release from over there. There you go. Looking forward to reading that.
Boom gives us a nice black and white cover of Magic Masters of Metal.
And that is Magic the Gathering, Masters of Metal. With the logo, you can tell that, but when I was looking at it on the catalog, which didn't tell me that, I didn't know what the heck Magic Masters of Metal was. Didn't realize it was a Magic the Gathering thing.
Regarding the matter of Oswald's Body, #1.
A new book from Boom. Came out last week from Boom Studios.
But this is still considered first print.
Yes, this is still first print, and this is the Local Comic Shop Day exclusive. Again, like we said, the ones that don't say anything on the front do say Local Comic Shop Day on the back.
And then we have The Walking Dead Deluxe silver foil.
It's a really nice silver foil. I like and the logo looks cool, but the knife looks awesome.
The knife is also foil. Number 27, that is.
You can sort of tell the knife when you move it. There you go. That is really cool. There are a couple other Local Comic Shop Day books to still come in. There's a Venom #2 Local Comic Shop Day book, which has a really awesome cover. And there's also you didn't have the DC ones.
Oh, that's right. They were.
There's also some DC ones, two of which we have this week. There's a third one which we do not have this week. It is Task Force Z #2. The other one is... No, you had Detective, so just this is the only one you're missing.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the other one this week. It's a foil cover for DC vs. Vampires #2. Really nice foil cover there. Catches it.
Also foil.
Catches it very well. And like I said, there's also will be Task Force Z #2 foil Local Comic Shop Day variant coming in next week. So it's Venom #2 and Local Comic Shop Day Task Force Z #2. But we have the rest here this week, and they're all wonderfully priced. So don't let them get away before you get them.
Yep. Limited. So new poster this week, which we both knew nothing about.
Block me with the poster, so I can eat my popcorn.
It says...
That's too close, I guess. No, they can see it better that way.
Astro City. And it has people doing all kinds of gymnastic-y stuff. I didn't read the front Astro City, did you? It's from Image Comics. Obviously coming in 2022, because that's the date on the...
Astro City is the great book by Kurt Busiek. Really, really, really good stuff. At least it was back in the day. I haven't read it in quite a while, but...
And if you're calling me, I'm sorry, my phone's downstairs. I can't answer the phone right now.
And we also have a couple issues of Comic Shop News. I think she's going to show you next.
Here we have the Lion and the Eagle. Boy, I can't even read. All this and World War II.
So,
and then we also have a holiday issue.
yay!
Covered in Santas.
So, one of the guys that does Comic Shop News, Cliff Biggers, he owns a comic shop down in Georgia. And I read on Facebook today that he realized that he has been doing Comic Shop News for nearly half of his life. And he's in his 60s. They started Comic Shop News back in the 80s. Once upon a time, the only way you could get Comic Shop News was from that magazine.
Let's put in something else.
So, and now we are with
All right,
today's books.
So let's start. Aquaman and Green Arrow, Deep Target. Number 2 of 7. And there's a David Go cardstock variant.
I like the variant, it's fun. And this series, as well as Black Manta, will lead into an Aquaman, plural, series from DC next year.
Essentia from Wake Comics.
Deleted that accidentally.
Oh, well.
No, not this week. That is special order only.
As is this one.
I can flash.
This is Barbarella number 5. There's your A cover.
I'm probably flashing too fast. Flashing
And
slower
your
now.
Carla Cohen variant.
Do this whenever it's a special order book.
Celia Kirchner variant.
Probably distracting from the books.
It really is.
Some really pretty covers, though.
And the TMNT homage variant.
Also noticed.
Barbarella hanging out there with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Alrighty.
Or aliens pretending to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I have no idea. Something along those lines.
For Fear State this week, we have Batman Detective. Open
wide.
wide. Say ah. And of course the variant.
That's the flat,
is
regular
the
version.
Regular, and then the local comic shop day was the foil.
I don't know if we said it, and if we did, I apologize, but all the local comic shop day stuff will be on the front rack when you first come in, where the spotlight section is.
Batman Reptilian.
Really, really good miniseries. I lost track of it, unfortunately.
I think this ended. That's what it
I said this is probably either the last or the second to last issue.
This is number 6 of 6.
All right.
This is the end of Batman Reptilian.
But if it stayed as strong as the first couple issues were, it's by Garth Ennis, so I'm sure it did. I can highly recommend it. I love Garth Ennis' stuff, though. So
Beyond the Breach, number 5, from Aftershock Comics. Black Hammer Reborn, number 6.
So if you watch the video and you come into Joetta and you go like this, if she remembers that meant it was a special order book in the video, then you get 10% off. But I don't know that she'll remember, so.
If I don't remember, what do they get?
They don't get anything.
Oh.
So it's on you to remember. They got to remember to do it, but you got to remember.
Was it me?
Special order books.
Oh, okay. Black Panther, number 1. A new Black Panther series.
This one is written by, I don't know why I said that, because John Ridley, New York Times bestseller, I believe.
It's also legacy numbered, so it's legacy number 198. So
Oh.
I'm looking for number 3 to be a special issue.
I would think so. Yeah. That is really. Couldn't they have found 2 more and made this one
is
the number
the
200?
Tease Marvel Games variant. So I guess if you choose Black
that's
Panther
kinda-
in whatever game it is.
This came out a while ago, but that's a
what
really
it's
nice.
gonna look
That's a really nice looking cover.
Scotty Young has a really cool variant. And then the Alex Ross is actually the cover A, but I wanted to show it to you last because the Alex Ross is a wrap, and it looks really cool.
That is a really nice wraparound cover.
They did a nice job with the cropping. We're going to show you a connecting variant a little later that
They did not.
Not sure they did quite as well of a job of cropping.
No,
But the Black Panther wrap cover is really nice. Well, I guess it's not really crop, it's wrap, but still.
Yeah. They did a really good job on that. And you handed me those, but not these. No, excuse me. There's no challenge in it.
Blacksmith.
they do. You do realize that when I put the books in here, they end up backward from cover A to cover Z.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm well aware. Catwoman, number 37.
Also continuing the Fear State story, and this is the
girl.
What does it say?
Ivy Reborn.
Ivy Reborn. Yeah. This is the debut of a brand new Poison Ivy. I'm not sure what they're going to do with her, but she
There's
is.
a Jenny Frison variant cover.
If you've been reading any of the Fear State stuff or anything with Harley and Poison, you know that she's not quite right. So I'm hoping they make her closer to right, but I understand that whatever they're doing, it's going to be a different Poison Ivy than Harley and Selena are used to.
This is Cerebus one shot, and the League of Extraordinary Corona.
Bye, Corona.
It says Dr. Manhattan leaves Moo alone for 3 minutes, and Moo completely redecorate.
Okay. Okay. Well,
I'm assuming it's sort of tied into the last two one-shots that were Corona one-shots.
I guess, but not League of Extraordinary Corona, but the Dr. Manhattan would, I presume, be Dr. Manhattan. And if you notice the way Cerebus is drawn, he could have a thing there, couldn't he?
Chickmate, number 6 of 6. The final fate of Leviathan. Leviathan was out a long time ago. The final fate is now coming around.
I'm really sure that's what that is.
I'm sure that is too.
By the way, there was an issue of Looney Tunes came out last week or a couple weeks ago, and there's an unfortunately drawn scene in that where one of the Looney Tunes characters looks like he has his stuff.
Critical Role, The Tales of Exandria, The Bright Queen, number 2. If you like D&D, or if you like Critical Role, or if you like both, really recommend this story. It's really good. Can't wait to read that one. It's really good. DC versus Vampires. This is number 2 of this 12-issue series. And that's the regular cover. The variant cover is Francesco Mattina. And it is, of course, that foil.
There was the foil, local comic shop day book. Latina cover looks good either way. Really good series. I strongly recommend it. So this issue sort of gives away the surprise in issue 1 of which member of the JLA is already a vampire. Nobody knew it. But I cannot wait to read this second issue. Really good stuff.
Deathstroke Inc. This is number 3, and it's Happily Never After. I don't know, has Deathstroke gone to the land of...
He didn't at the end of the last issue, so I'm not sure what's going on.
But he's riding a unicorn.
He is. I don't know.
That is running on rainbows, in case you didn't notice that. The variant cover is much more Deathstroke Inc.
yeah, that is straight there with... Of course, it almost looks like Black Canary's attacking him, which doesn't really work since they're teammates, but it wouldn't surprise me. Okay, I'll put these down here so I can do anything. Okay.
Really? Is it?
Yeah.
We have some of this for the show.
We shouldn't. Maybe.
So, Decorum is back. There's several things that got really, really delayed.
I don't think this is the Corona one. I think this one is like post-Corona. It's just Slow Rider.
No, Decorum was a long time ago, the last issue.
I could be wrong.
But it was a really good story, so I was really excited to see it's back. Hickman.
Weird cover.
I'm really excited to see that one back on.
Maybe now that he's done with anything X,
This
things
one
will
is special
speed up.
order. Deja Thoris versus John Carter, number 5.
That's the Linsner cover.
And this is the Perillo, cover A. Not sure why they're all backwards. Also, special order, Destiny New York, number 8.
the screen so I can figure which way to go.
I'm the one that's dyslexic, not you. Action Lab gives us Digger number 2. I did not read Digger number 1, did you?
I did not.
I'm not sure what's going on there. It looks interesting, actually. So the Death of Doctor Strange is up to issue 3, and Carr Andrews has the regular cover, and Inhogi Lee did the variant cover.
Okay.
He looks very dead.
He looks very dead. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are you bleeding? Oh. Okay, well, Joetta's going to go and see why she's bleeding. If she's not here tomorrow, it's because she's in the hospital. So wish her well. Next up, we have Dungeons & Dragons Mindbreaker. And I need to do this. I don't know if I can do it all by myself. This is number 2 of the newest Dungeons & Dragons miniseries, Mindbreaker. And then we've got Frank Cho wrapping up his AWA series, Fight Girls. Really popular book. We do have at least number 1 had 2 different covers, and the rest have had 1. We have all of them in stock. Really, really fun book. Really nice artwork inside too. Then we've got Flash, number 776. That is the regular cover, and then this is the well, it's not really an infinity cover because they're looking at the other cover. They're not looking at their same cover. So this is the variant cover for Flash 7076. I like that they're looking at the main cover in it, although I don't know that it's got lightning on the back of the main cover. Huh. That's interesting. Let's see. I bet you it's got an ad. Oh, can't check. It's already sealed, but it's very fun. Next up, we have... Oh, we did Friday. Local comic shop day. Again, this is an excerpt of the graphic novel by Ed Brubaker, well known for his crime miniseries. This is, as you can tell by the bloody knife, somewhat of a crime thing. It's sort of like Encyclopedia Brown all grown up. I hope most of you get that reference. If you don't, ask Jo who Encyclopedia Brown was, and if she knows, then you get another 10% discount. Not another, you get a 10% discount. You cannot combine 10% discounts. 10 and 10 equals 10.
I do know who he is.
Well, see, she does. So,
Brown.
if you remember to ask her, it's an easy peasy 10% discount.
He influenced me to try and read the entire dictionary. I did not succeed.
Well. This is Good Boy from Source Point Press. I read a PDF. Which
looks
goes
really
into
cute.
this. It's actually co-created by a comic shop owner, Dr. Christine Blanche.
And Jessica Francavilla did the variant cover.
Basically, dogs are personified, and this particular dog, he and his master were cops, and his master got killed, so he's out for some revenge. I really enjoyed number 1.
Girl Scouts, Stone Ghost. This is a cover. And then that local comic shop day cover again.
And then
there
the
is
really
a
super
beautiful
cool,
1 in 25 Peach Momoko.
which I understand is doing awesome things online right now.
Oh, shame really have Harbinger, number 2. Excuse me. The Harbinger, number 2.
Ginger.
Harbinger. Harbinger? You don't have to say the J.
I'm pretty sure the word is harbinger.
You can say Harbinger. When there's
I mean, I guess you can, yeah, but I don't know that anybody
there's
does.
the variant cover. I do, so therefore someone does.
Well, you can be wrong, sure.
Harley Quinn, number 9.
I say Harley Quinn. Queen.
There's
That's
no
what I
E.
say.
There's
I
no-
say Queen.
There's no E to make the
I
I
say
say
Queen.
its name.
It's two syllables.
Queen.
Queen. This is a nice Derek Chew Harley Quinn variant.
I guess not.
Don't forget, I have to go to work tomorrow, so if you die in bed tonight, I can't take care of you in the morning, so you have to trying to smell too bad till I get home.
If I open late, you'll know that my lip fell off and I had to go to the ER. Hawkeye.
This is the Kate Bishop Hawkeye, not tying into, but the Disney Plus series starts up, I believe, later this year, before the end of the year. And
there's a knock headshot variant.
Kate Bishop gets her own miniseries, her newest own miniseries.
There's the gun variant, where she's supposed to be at a safe and relaxing spa.
Doesn't look very much looks like it was relaxing, not very safe though.
Then there's a totally awesome Scotty Young cover, which I want to know what she's thinking, because she's not saying words.
Nope, but she is very unhappy.
And the 1 in 25.
I like that cover, that's fun. Kate Bishop was originally one of the Young Avengers. Really good Marvel series from days gone past. Days gone by. Does anybody say days gone past? I say it. That's it. I say it.
You say it, therefore it does.
Well, apparently so. Harbinger.
Hellboy, the Silver Lantern Club #2.
Hellboy. That's how you say it. Hellboy. That's how everybody says it. Hellboy. No? Okay. Harbinger. Oh, I'm sorry. That was special order.
So is this one. This is from Coffin Comics, Hell Witch. Sacrilege.
Is it? Oh, it is number 1. I don't know if I didn't think to order it, or if I didn't notice that. You know what? It's probably one of those things where we did previews in a rush, and it's not an FOC book, so that's why there's only one.
And here we are, House of Slaughter #2. I have not read #2 yet. I didn't have time to read yet any books today. But let me tell you, I enjoyed #1. I think it is definitely on par with Something Stealing the Children. So I'm excited to read on. And this is the Deladera variant. There is a blood-spattered blank. I love, me, I love when they do something different with a blank cover, not just blank.
Most definitely.
The 1 in 25 Deladera full art ratio variant, and the Odd Cock.
Sure, but it is definitely
full
odd.
art.
That is an awesome cover.
1 in 50, which I don't know if you guys noticed, but white mask, black mask.
Oh yeah.
Black and white.
It's very cool. I love that cover. That is just fun. Take these out the way so she can put some more of it up there.
And this is the one per store thank you variant, full art of the regular cover.
Unlockable these days.
And the local comic shop day Sam print.
I've got to read this one. I've caught up on something, but I've not read House yet.
You do need to read House. It's really good. So there you go. There's a local comic shop day one you can read.
What was the Oh, I'm thinking it was on
Hulk.
no.
It's here, Hulk.
I don't want to do for Hulk.
I don't know, it's Hulk.
Hulk.
#1. Not immortal, not invincible, not red, not...
Not any other adjective yet.
Just Hulk.
Just Hulk. But it's written by Donny Cates, taking over Hulk. I'm very curious to see. He's sending him up into space, which I'm kind of like, we did that already. But I'm sure that it's Donny Cates, so it's going to be completely different than anything done with Hulk before, I'm fairly sure.
Peach Momoko variant, which I didn't realize was Momoko, but I looked at it and I thought it was really cute and really attractive. I really liked it. And then when I scanned it, it said Peach Momoko. I was like, oh, okay. So it doesn't look like our normal stuff. It didn't strike me as a peach.
No, it doesn't really.
But it's a really cute cover. And then we have the Why Does He Look Like a Turtle variant.
You tell Hulk he looks like a turtle, see what happens.
And the Dan Jurgens variant. And the first, this is a John Bennett Infinity Saga Phase 1 variant. There's several of these Infinity Saga variants coming up in different books today. Another blank sketch, so you can have anybody draw your Hulk that you want. And then the auto design variant, which is a 1 in 10.
Get that out of the way.
Oops, I forgot. Had a couple of damage books come in, but I wanted to show them to you anyway. The House of Slaughter, unlockable variant, 1 per store. It's a Jenny Frison cover. And then we have the 1 in 25 for Hulk, #1, which is, I didn't write it down, and 1 in 50.
Lots of Hulk. We'll put it up there. We'll put it somewhere else.
There is a variant, so put them up there. Human Remains, #3.
I've definitely got to get back and read number 2.
Yeah, I didn't get to read #2 either. Number one was good.
Number 1 is really good. I like number 1 a lot.
And then it is a variant cover.
I'm very curious to see where it goes. In this one, it's kind of like Be Quiet, I think is the name of the movie. But the aliens,
Place.
monsters, Quiet Place, that's it, yes. Quiet Place is the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably so. Because I'm senile, but I'm senile in the same way. The monsters,
Emotions.
are aliens, whatever they are, attack people who are exhibiting emotions.
Okay, so moving on with the whole what is going on in the Marvel Universe. Behold the birth of Cosmic Iron Man.
Something I read gave him a different name, but I don't remember what it was.
And this is the
Chichetto?
Infinity Saga Phase 1 variant.
Usually Chichetto draws things that have good-looking women in them, but it's a really good Chichetto cover. I like that.
Alright, we're back to Joy Operations #1 from Dark Horse. There's your regular cover.
Again, Brian Michael Bendis, now over at Dark Horse.
David Mack variant.
It's a really fun David Mack variant.
That local comic shop day variant that we showed you. And then the surprise, it just said Dark Horse was sending us a thank you variant. 1 per store retail thank you variant. Which is kind of fun.
I'm really curious to read this. I enjoy Brian Michael Bendis' independent stuff.
#4. And Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal #7 of 8. So this one's starting to wrap up.
Do that one too.
And AWA Moths. This is #6 of 6, so this finishes off the Moths series, which is part of their superhero universe, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Never Never has been a real popular series. This is Christopher Laird did the regular cover for Never Never #5, which I believe finishes off Never Never.
I think it does, yes.
It's 505. Yeah, 505.
I think we finally have
lots of finishings this week.
Yep. I think we actually have all 1 through 5 in stock finally, so I get a chance to read it.
Popstar Assassin #2. And then we have special orders. This is Radiant Black #10. This is the regular cover. And then this is the Radiant Blacklight edition. Which we don't have a blacklight up here, but that'd be kind of cool to be able to show you that.
That would be actually,
I didn't think about that. I should grab the blacklight. We have one somewhere. This came out last week, but this week we have the deluxe foil full art edition of Radio Apocalypse #1.
This is also one of the local comic shop day books. We left it out apparently of our local comic shop day section. I haven't got a chance to read this yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And then we have special orders. I can't flash and put books, so I will have to.
Where?
Huh.
No.
Well, it
Didn't
is.
say it in the description or anything.
It is though.
Because I didn't mark it as such.
That is Invincible Red Sonja. I'm not sure which cover that is.
And this is the Selena variant. And we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles homage variant. Joseph Michael Linsner variant. And the Chatsudis bonus FOC variant. I like that one.
It's very nice.
We showed you this one already. Local comic shop day regarding the matter of Oswald's body.
I didn't read that either.
And then Robin number 8. So we have Robin, and last week we got the first book of Robins.
Yes,
So
Robin is
Robin and Robins.
Robin is Damien, battling in the Lazarus tournament. No, I don't remember the name of the tournament. It's on Lazarus Island. Battle to the death. And then Robins is all the Robins. I don't want to give away number 1 yet since it only came out last week, so I will stop saying what I was going to say.
It's a Francis Manipool.
That is a freaky cover. That would look awesome in foil.
Another special order. This is the S Factor from Action Labs, number 4. We have Saint Mercy, the Attila Rojo cover A, number 4 as well. And then we have serial number 8.
I have not read a single issue of this yet.
From Terry Moore?
From Terry Moore.
You love Terry Moore.
I love, yeah, exactly. And it ties into Strangers, so it's really pathetic that I have not. He sold out on number 1. It's quality of a reprint in, so that's my excuse.
If you went up behind on number 1, you don't catch up. So here's another one of those books that disappeared. Actually,
a long time ago.
Derek deleted all of his orders for it because he sort of thought it was not coming back. This is number 8 of a 10-issue miniseries for Sleeping Beauties. Stephen King and Owen King. It's written by Stephen King and his son, and this is the variant cover. What you doing?
I'm trying to find something really quick. You keep doing. Just because you can't see what you're doing doesn't mean you can't do it.
Space Pirate Captain Harlock. This is number 6. And we have a Rory Coleman variant. We have a Jerome Allier variant.
Easy for you to say.
Okay, so that's Space Pirate Captain Harlock. And then out this week is also Gunslinger Spawn.
Yeah, okay, see, I was right.
Number 2.
Sorry for the interruption, folks, and I'm sorry you can't see what I'm fixing to show Joetta, but do you see that cover? Do you see that cover? Is something missing?
Several people are missing from that serial cover.
If you look at the cover of serial number 8 on Comic Hub, it has more people on the cover.
Huh.
And there's certainly plenty of room. I mean, the back half of the cover is definitely the same as it... Where's my... Oh. Get the camera. This part back here is the same, but there's a character laying down here, and there's a one standing up there. So, weird. I wonder what happened with the cover change.
It is... The dog is there.
Yeah, the dog is there.
It's cover A.
The trees and everything. It's just very strange. I have to look into that, why it's got a different cover.
That is interesting.
So, sorry about that interruption, folks.
Gunslinger Spawn, you just stole it, so give it back.
But that's a good reason to go to our website, because you won't get to see the cover otherwise.
The Brett Booth variant cover for Gunslinger Spawn. And we also have King Spawn number 4. The A cover is here this week. Yay!
Yay! Never forget we put things out in order all at the same time.
Oh, that's ridiculous. What are you talking about? Amazing Spider-Man, Arthur Adams gives us our regular cover. And our variant is by Dan Jurgens. We also have number 5 of Symbiote Spider-Man from Greg Land. And moving on to Star Wars, we have the High Republic Trail of Shadows, number 2. And the variant by that is by Megan Hetrick. Which is nice. And then we have Star Wars Life Day. I guess looks like an interesting book. I think I might have to read this.
Everyone remembers that the Star Wars Life Day special was one of the best Star Wars video projects ever. Ever. You know what Star Wars Life, what I'm talking about, don't you?
I never saw it.
You never saw it? Really?
When the special
It was the TV thing, yeah.
I never saw it.
Yeah, which is widely banned and completely horrible. Very, very just dorky. But still holds a special place in my heart.
And there's also a 1 in 10 incentive variant for that, featuring the droids.
But Life Day is the Wookiees' version of Christmas, essentially. I like the
Tree of Life.
The Tree of Life cover is really, really fun. I like that a lot. Plus it has Princess Leia on it.
Stranger Things number 3 of 4. This is the Tomb of Yevwen. Sure, whatever.
You don't know Yevwen?
Superman 78, number 4 of the 6-issue miniseries. And then the Supermans gives us...
If you remember last week, we had Superman Son of Kal-El number 5 with the revelation that John Kent is bisexual. So DC went back and reprinted numbers 1 through 4.
So this is third print of number 1.
With the DC Pride logo on it.
The second print of number 2. And number 3. And number 4.
I like that they did like kind of a gray wash on the cover with only the Superman part being colored.
And then there is a cardstock incentive variant.
Which is a 1 in...
the Kiss. It's a 1 in 50.
A 1 in 50. And
But it's of all the second prints, right?
Yeah.
All the prints.
Yeah, it's across all
Even though
1
it says
through 4.
number 1,
Well,
third print.
Yeah, because it's a reprint of number 1, but we qualified by ordering at least 50 of all the reprints. I think I read something about this thing pushing 200 online. Don't quote me, I could be wrong, but I think that's what I read. And that's the artwork. The KS artwork is from the number 4, right?
Sweet Paprika, number 5. Amanda Connor did a variant.
It's fun.
Mickey Montillo. And Mika Souza. If you haven't read Sweet Paprika, you need to. It's really fun. The people who have come in and tried number 1 have come back and bought like all the rest of them that were available. And we have them all.
So
we
have
have some cover of all of them. So definitely, if you like Mirka Andolfo, if you liked any of her stuff before, Unsacred,
Unnatural,
and what's the vampire one?
Mercy. Not really vampires, but still.
Well, alien vampire thing. Tales from the Dead Astronaut. This is from Source Point Press. We had several source points in this week's books.
It's kind of a creepy
It
cover
looks
there.
really interesting.
It does.
It looks interesting.
It really does.
Then again, there's Task Force Z, which I read number 1, and I want to read number 2, but that cover just is creepy.
And Bane is not looking...
Bane dead is not fun.
No, Bane is not looking good.
Bane is undead, excuse me.
He's not looking good in his dead age.
And there he is on his variant cover getting all juiced up. I don't know.
And like I said, we don't have the 1 in 25 up here. It came in damaged, unfortunately, but it's a really cool cover. And there's a foil cover version of it for local comic shop day that will have next week.
Got Texas Blood from Image Comics. This is number 12.
And while I only know the specific dates of those 2 books, Venom and Task Force X, there are a couple other local comic shop day items that are trickling in, unfortunately, due to this being 2021.
Shipping and paper shortage.
Yeah.
And
Speaking of, while I've got you all here, because everybody, obviously, the shops here is just sitting there in rapt attention of this video, we've already been told by Diamond to expect our Diamond shipment to be a day late next week, which means it won't come in until sometime on Wednesday. We will do our best to pull the stuff as quickly as possible, but we will have Marvel and DC when we open at 11, and we can't guarantee that we'll have the rest of the stuff from Diamond ready to go until Thursday morning at 11. Just a heads up.
But I will do everything I can to get your books out. Obviously, we won't do a video again next week because there won't be all of our books. Thor, number 19. And then this is the Lupacino. Let's see it. Lupacino Infinity Saga Phase 1 variant. And the Momad Asra variant.
I know you don't want me to go and try to find something else out, but I really swear there was a 1 of 25 for that.
Time Before Time. Put that in with the bowls because I didn't have enough, so that goes to somebody. I'm not sure why it didn't get a sticker. Time Before Time. What number is it? I forget now. 7. Number 7. Transformers, number 37. And then there's this, which I couldn't read the title, so I had to type it on the back. Trash and Can It Disposable Heroes, number 1.
It's definitely interesting.
What is going on that cover?
I don't know. What was the
What is going on in that book?
Aqua Teen Force or something like that? Really weird cartoon from Days Gone By. This guy here sort of looks like from that. What was that called? Something like that. If you know the cartoon I'm talking about, please let Joetta know or message us so that way I'll know too. What the heck was it? Aqua
Yeah,
Teen
because if you
Force
tell me,
or-
I won't remember to tell him by the time I get home.
I don't remember what it was, but it was really, really weird cartoon.
I mean, I might remember to tell him, but I won't remember what it was. Turkey Day.
From Source Point.
Happy Turkey Day, everybody!
Looks like the turkeys may have gotten revenge.
Yeah. I think it's their day all around.
Yep.
That's what we get for eating turkey every year. Twisted Haunted Highons, The Curse of the Green Book, number 1. Green Door. Book? No, door. It says book.
Green Door.
Book.
Is it?
Book. It says book.
Okay.
And then there's a variant cover by Tyler Kirk. It's very Joker-esque in the background
Yeah,
there.
it really does.
Unborn.
Lawsuitably so.
Unborn, number 3. And Usagi Yojimbo, number 24. With a really pretty Juniba 1 in 10 variant cover. I really like that cover.
That's very fun.
The Vengeance of Vampirella, number 24. That's the Perillo cover. And this one says Michael Santamaria variant. And then we have, this is not special order, Vampirella Unholy Dracula, a love story. This is an Ashcan preview of a new book coming out, but we only got one.
Continuing from the wedding in Vampirella number 25, going to Vampirella Dracula Unholy, which has we placed orders for that last night. It has some really, really pretty covers.
Vinyl, number 6 of 6. That Walking Dead Local Comic Shop Day Deluxe again. And then this one looked interesting. I don't know. This is a Stan Yak cover A for Wild Bullets. Sorry, there's an S in there. Wild Bullets.
Definitely interesting. Also seems to tie into the Turkey Day theme.
Yeah. Also from Source Point Press. The Winchester Mystery House issue number 2 from Source Point. And
Right.
there is a Ryan Krakenbush issue variant cover.
Read number 1 last week. I really enjoyed it. I'm curious to see where it goes. Basically, the widow of the Winchester gun guy is trying to atone for all the lives killed by what?
Gun guy.
The guy who named
Gun
Winchester
inventor?
yeah, that. Okay, yeah. That's what I said.
Gun guy.
She's trying to atone for all the lives killed by her husband's guns by building a home for the spirits killed by his guns to live in forever.
Oh, I need to read that. Sounds good. Wonder Woman Black and Gold number 6. This is Lee Bermejo.
See, it really irks me because she won't do horror movies. Ghostbusters! Ghostbusters Afterlife scared her at least twice.
Yes, it did.
Now, I admit, I jumped one time. I wasn't scared, but I was shocked. You know, it was a jump scare, so I jumped. The second time was completely, like, so obvious. There's no way anybody could jump. She jumped. I'm like, so she won't do horror movies, but she'll read horror comics because they can't jump at her. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. I want to see Scream. Dang it.
No! Somebody take him to Scream, please, because I'm not going.
Yes,
He
she's made
refuses
that
to
very
go
clear.
alone. And then there is the Stephanie Hans variant, which I think is really pretty.
That is really pretty.
It's really nice. I've not read the Black and Gold Wonder Woman's, but I really like that cover.
They've had some really nice covers.
Wolverine, number 16. And an Alex Malev
Maleev. I've always said Maleev. I don't know.
variant. So, what is Killshot?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a character. I don't know.
Okay, well, X-Force Killshot Anniversary Special.
But I
And
think
based on the cover, Liefeld, they're all Liefeld covers. I feel like they are, where are the rest of them?
well, it's the anniversary of X-Force number 1, or maybe not number 1, but X-Force. And I think Killshot is just the name of the special. But I don't know.
No, it says X-Force Killshot.
I know what it says, but I'm just trying to explain to you.
Okay. But anyway, earlier I mentioned to you that I liked the way it was cropped, even though it was a wrap cover, and I shouldn't have said anything about cropping. But anyway, this is the connecting variants by Liefeld. So there's A. There's B.
If you notice, like the cloak, Shadow Shot's cloak doesn't go.
Here's C. And look, the wall doesn't even.
Well, it's kind of hard to argue about a wall, but when it's body parts and things like that, like this next
Stone
one,
is going to be that thin? No, it's not. Here's the one that really makes it stand out that it doesn't match, because that's D, and where is his arm? What is going on there? This is E, which
yes,
does have that arm. He has a right arm, but not a left arm.
that's the only one
And
that
that's
actually
Domino. I really like Domino.
that actually cropped the way you would think they should have
And
cropped
then
it.
F, but then again, his
His shoulder
pads should go off the edge there. It should be on the other side, but it's not.
Gotta love Liefeld artwork. Shoulder pads, pockets. Wow.
J. Scott Campbell did a Domino cover for it.
But he got rich and famous for it, so you know. Yeah, the heck was that? I think a bird just died in the store.
That's what it sounded like.
That has got to be the least gorgeous J. Scott Campbell cover of a woman ever.
And there's the Liefeld variant. He didn't do like all those other variants, so he had to do a variant.
Yeah. So that is X-Force Killshot Anniversary Special.
And then we have X-Men, number 5, which I have not had a chance to read yet. Obviously, remember I told you I didn't have enough time to read, but I'm loving the X-Men. My girl's in it, but that doesn't have anything to do because I like the story. This is the Soello Stormbreakers variant, and then this is the 1 in 25. Thank you, baby.
Yeah. I really almost didn't. We're not selling 25. I'll put y'all in on that X-Men. So I stretched to get that because it's got Rogue on it.
Merry Christmas.
And when I looked at the cover, though, I mean, it's got Rogue on it, yeah, but it's kind of a phoned-in cover. I'm sorry. I believe in backgrounds. The X logo is not a background. Now, I did kind of like that it was an homage to the, not Cyclops, the Steel guy. What's his name? Colossus. I do like that it's an homage to Colossus throwing Wolverine, as they do sometimes when they need to get Wolverine to someplace. So, that it was Rogue, I guess, having touched Colossus, throwing X-23. I thought that was kind of cool, but draw a background. Hell, copy a background and just, Photoshop it in there. Just irks me. I'm a strong believer in backgrounds.
But then I couldn't see my girl. I can see my girl.
You have to see her.
And this is our last book. No, it's not the last one, but last regular size book. Yuki-en versus Panda, number 4.
I should flash that, shouldn't I?
Yes. This one also should be flashing. Miskatonic, Even Death May Die one shot.
This one shot ties into the Miskatonic miniseries from sometime in the last year or so.
And then Shudder Magazine, Happy Halloween.
Unfortunately, we're still waiting for number 1 to come in.
And I think it's funny that this is dated February of 22.
Oh, is it?
It's number 2, February 22.
Well, if it came out in December, the way it used to work is the date on the cover was the date that newsstands are supposed to take it off sale, but it was on comic books. So comic books were always dated 2 months ahead of when they actually came out. So this was just a little bit ahead of that, but that would make sense because it's based on that thinking.
So, now we have some books to share with you, and I'm going to start with Geiger because they're not in alphabetical order and I really don't care, and this is a really good series.
Very good series.
And if you didn't read the single issues, here is your chance to read the whole story.
We do have the single issues, though.
We do have them. But it's glossy. The sign is glossy.
You can tell when you do that. A really, really good series by Jeff Johns over at Image. And it's also the first part of a interconnected universe that Jeff Johns wants to do.
So now we're going to take you on an enthralling, mind-expanding journey through the myriad worlds of the DC multiverse. It's the DC book, A Vast and Vibrant Multiverse Simply Explained. Top Cow gives us a fantasy romance called Fine Print. And then in manga,
this looks really, really cool.
we have My Lovey-Dovey Wife is a Stone Cold Killer.
Did you seriously put that up there and I didn't get a chance to make any pervy comments? Jeez.
And Chillin' in Another World with level 2 super cheat powers. Number 2. And Beauty and the Beast of Paradise Lost.
Number 1, right?
No, number 2.
Number 2.
Number 1 was the first one. My super sexy wife. My lovey-dovey wife is a stone cold killer. So, bring us to our 3Ds. We have the White Vision from Wanda Vision. Pretty cool. We have, if I can get her in there. No statues will harm in the filming of this video. Oh shoot, you can see her though. The Phoenix. Dark Phoenix.
That's really cool.
Pretty cool, yeah. That's really fun. And then a special order item that I'm so excited we actually got because they actually just came in last week and asked if we'd gotten this.
Oh, really?
There are none available from Diamond anymore, and I said, "Oh no!" She is one of the. Yeah. The name just went on my head. Starts with a V. They're the singers. They're not real. They're computer generated singers.
Yeah, I have no idea.
And of course it's all in Japanese, so I can't tell you what it is. But you can see the back too. It's really cute. But anyway, the statue's here. I'm so excited. Bolts? But anyway.
Previews.
And we'll end with previews.
It's a fun statue.
The Destro 1/2 scale bust is here. And supermassive. Radiant Black, Inferno, Girl Red, and Rogue Sun take flight in the superhero event 2022.
Introducing some new characters tying into the Radiant Black universe.
We don't have DC or Marvel previews. We just have previews.
Anyway, like I said, we'll have Marvel and DC next Wednesday. Well, we got all these this Wednesday. And then jumping ahead to the after Turkey Day, we'll have Marvel and DC on Wednesday and everybody else on Thursday or late Wednesday.
Hopefully.
Well, yeah, that's always true too. So, don't forget, Local Comic Shop Day starts tomorrow. We have a limited amount of
So are we going to do Local Comic Shop December?
I really don't want to do December. We'll definitely do week because it goes into next week for sure. I'm not sure when the other items. I started to say, I don't know if I actually said on video that there are other items. I'm just not sure when the other ones are coming in. There's a Metallica book, Local Comic Shop Day. That'll be out sometime. And I'm honestly not sure what else there might be. Anywho, we're definitely doing Local Comic Shop Day week. So make sure you,
2 weeks.
2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever.
We are closed on Thanksgiving.
But we'll be here Friday.
I will see you tomorrow, but I will not see you again till Friday.
But we are here all weekend.
Do the family thing.
Yeah. So anyway, y'all have
Love
a great
you guys.
Turkey Day. Bye.